Good morning, everybody, and welcome back in the batch 13 Techno Functional Service Now training. I, Atul Grover, welcome Sahil, Eliza, and Arnav in this batch. This batch will cover the content as mentioned here. So we are going to be start from the overview of the cloud computing, ITL4, then little bit on the incident change problem from the ITL side, service now introduction capabilities, and we are covering the different prospects and concepts of service now. One more thing just to be add here that in this particular part, if you think maybe sometime I found a new topic, so I will add in this agenda by myself, so nothing to be worried on that part. But before I officially kick off the discussion, this is as per the Indian tradition that whenever we start any new thing, we always pray to God. So let's take 30 seconds to whom you worship, to whom you follow. Say to God that give us the strength to learn this thing, give us the strength to me to share my knowledge with you guys so that everything which we discuss here should be positive and in a good format. Okay, so let's take 30-second pause and then we'll start the discussion. Okay, so let's come back. So now today's topic is about the cloud computing overview. Okay, so I already have my notepad here. Yes. What do you mean by the word cloud computing? I need interaction now. And don't worry, every answer will be a right answer. What do you think, Eliza? What is cloud computing? What is cloud? Everybody saying that my data is in the cloud. I'm using the cloud. I'm this cloud, that cloud. What do you think?
Uh, I feel cloud computing is something that is stored like a cloud storage, things that are done
Okay.
uh,
What do you think, Arnav? What is cloud or what is cloud computing?
like data information or data stored on the cloud. I don't
Okay.
know. That's the best way I can explain it.
Okay. What do you think, Arnav?
That's stored on like servers or something.
Okay, got it. So you are saying that something cloud is something which is a storage server, particularly which store the data, right? If I
Uh,
say in the layman language, just to be understand on that part.
yes, in layman
Oh,
terms, something we can't like stored on servers.
okay,
Yes.
okay, good. What do you think, Arnav?
Yeah, by cloud, I mean it's something which is there in the internet. It can be accessed by anyone if they have the requisite access configured for them. It it it's something which is not physical. So yeah, anyone can access it from anywhere, provided you have the right religious licenses.
Okay, good. And what do you think, Sahil? What is cloud computing?
So simply, cloud computing is delivery computing services and internet service provider and faster and flexible.
Okay, Sahil, d- is anybody who is like 5 or 6 year old in your house, or you know someone around your house, 5, 6, 7 year old guy or girl, kid? Okay, now if you need to be tell that particular child that what is cloud computing, then I'm sure that he or she did not understand the definition which you give because the words are very heavy. Maybe Arnav understand, Eliza understand, I understand. So the first rule as a business analyst, we always follow that don't put lot of technical jargons, lot of heavy words in the discussion. Because you know, I'm not doubting on your knowledge. Yes, you give a right definition. But did the other person understand? If I'm a business analyst, I'm going to talk to my customer. And if I put a lot of technical words, he will not understand. He said, come on, I need someone who can understand my pain problem. Like I was in India last week. So I met my cousin. She's just, I guess, 2 years. She was not able to speak properly because in a growing age, but I can understand her words little bit, her feelings little bit. And if I need to be teach her anything, I need to be tell her anything, I have to be speak in that way only. This is what the BA work do. So in this training, I'm going to be share a lot of examples like that as well, so that intention is not to be insult anybody, to be question anybody capability. No, there's nothing like that. Intention is that the experience which I have, I want to share with you guys, so that you also know, you also understand that yes, these are the important things to go in this particular part. So in short, cloud computing is something which is on the internet for the storage purpose. Now the question comes, why we need the cloud computing? That is the main question. Why we need? Or if there was no cloud computing, then what was available? How we're storing our data? So what do you think, Eliza, now? Why we need the cloud?
I feel people store. Why do we need the cloud? Or if there wasn't any cloud, where would data be stored? I'm
But
sorry, I didn't
why
quite.
we need?
And we need the cloud because to make, I think, because to make things more efficient, and in order
Okay.
to be able to retrieve information rather than saving on
Okay.
maybe having software or on normal hardware where information can be lost and is not really competent or automated or something.
So what was available before cloud?
Normal storage, you could store
Mhm.
on flash drives or just,
Okay.
I think, yeah, or or disk or some hardware, but now everything is just stored on the cloud
Okay.
for all sorts of
What
information.
what do you think, Arnav?
Yeah, so you are asking why cloud computing is
Yes.
needed, right?
Why it's required, or what was earlier before cloud?
Earlier we used to use physical servers, physical disk for storage of data, right? The physical servers used to contain the applications, the services that the people needed, even the databases and all. Now with cloud coming into the picture, um, why it has made life easier according to me is I think the availability of services is quicker. As in getting the servers ready, physical, I mean physical ones were much cumbersome. Virtual servers getting those ready, yeah, is much easier to manage. The data security, I guess it's also greater. Scalability, all those things are much easier with cloud computing around. um, so that is why I think the companies are moving towards cloud computing. It makes the availability of the services much easier. Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. It means we can say that something was not sufficient in the previous system, and cloud overcomes that particular problem, right?
Right, right.
Definitely. When I have to be up, promote anything new, I have to be discourage anything old as well. Like I give you
True.
example.
Yeah, true.
Microsoft was Microsoft built the Skype as well, which we use in the offices, right? Skype for business. But did you see Skype for business now in your companies? No, we are using Teams, and they're selling Teams to their customers by saying that in the Teams you get X, Y, Z benefits. Do you think that they're not able to add those benefits in the Skype? Maybe they were able to add, but they want to launch a new product. So they start saying, no, Skype, you have this problem, but in the Teams you can these things.
Mm.
So agree, cloud is one of the things which support on the storage part. So what was previously available, that is called the on premises, I can say, right?
Right.
That everything which I have is in my own house. I give you some basic examples to understand this part. Okay. And don't worry, this is just to be give a flavor because we called ServiceNow as a cloud-based tool. So to understand that what is that cloud-based mean here, it's not like I'm going to deep dive in the cloud computing. So on premises that you install everything at my place. Let's say I know baking. Okay, I know baking. If someone say, Atul, can you bake a cake for me? So I'll bring everything from the outside and I'll bake the cake at my house. This is called the on premises, where I have to be take care everything, utensils, beating, heating, cooling, boxes, board, cream, design, everything I have to be take care because it is on premise. It is at me. Maintenance I have to be take care. If anything goes wrong, I have to be take care. Cleaning the utensils, I have to be take care. The same thing company thing. Earlier, it was like that only that company says I have all the servers on my premises only. But later they found that the maintenance is too much. If something goes wrong in the server, I have to be called to mechanic. He will come and change or sorry, not mechanic, engineer specifically. He will come and change the things. I have to be depend on the things. Maybe I don't have that expertise in my company. So cost getting high. Then someone put a thought, why you are worried? I'm here. Then the bakery shops came in the picture. Why you are worried? Come to me, take a cake and enjoy. Because in the cloud computing, you are not worried about the infrastructure. You are not worried about that who will clean the utensils, who will bring the cream, who will do the cooling, who will do the packaging. So this is what is come in the cloud. In short, people are selling, companies are selling cloud as a service. Like if I give it, I give this example very in my every training. Are you guys worried about myself as are you guys worried about Atul that where Atul is staying? Is Atul had his dinner or lunch or the breakfast? Is his complete traveling has been done? He's sitting on the floor or a good mat, or he's sitting on the dining table. What type of laptop he has? No, you are not worried. You are only worried that morning 6 o'clock, Atul should give us a call. 1 hour, he shared the knowledge with us and then work done. You're not worried about my health. You're not worried about where I'm sitting, what I'm earning, what I'm doing, what I'm eating. And the same things goes for me to you guys. So this training as a service I am giving. We have an agreement, guys, I will charge this much. You have to pay this and rest. I will take everything. Agenda, I will take everything. Instance, I will take everything. PPTs, documentation, I'll take everything. You guys need to just come and attend the class. Clear यहाँ तक fundamental. Anybody had a doubt?
No, it's clear.
Sahil, Eliza, all clear?
Yes, correct.
Yes, sir.
Good. So now we go to next part of same thing. So we see this thing. Okay, this is cloud. Now cloud has a three things mainly, as we say. This AAS has a very big meaning in the industry now. I put S P A A S I A A S and A P A A S. Right? Yes. Now S here S stands for the service. Sorry, not service, sorry, software. Software as a service. Let me give you the basic example. Again, everybody is using the Gmail, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you able to make any changes in the Gmail account? In the interface, can you add your photo on the front page, which is available to everybody?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You can customize your profile. You can change the theme of your profile. You can do conversation view, single message view, but you cannot do anything else on that particular software. Can you change the logic of the Gmail? No. This is what software as a service. We open Gmail, we create account, that's all. I am not worried. I'm still taking the same word. I am not worried that where the Google or sorry, where the Google are keeping their servers, how they're maintaining their server, how they're restarting their servers. My work, my intention to use the Gmail 24/7 so that my email should come in and go out. This is what called the software as a service. As a service is important word here. Sahil says, sir, ठीक है, ये तो हो गया. That's fine. But I'm a developer. I need to do something more. Then the next thing come platform as a service, which called as a PaaS. PaaS, platform as a service. Android is a platform. Lot of if you go to the Google store or iOS is a platform. If you go to the Google store or you go to the iOS store or this Play Store, you see a lot of apps are available. How they have built up? They use Android as a platform and they put their stuff on the top of that. They're not changing any behavior of the Android. No, they are using Android as a platform to build their own application. What is WhatsApp? WhatsApp is working on the iOS and WhatsApp is working on the this thing as well, Android as well. But WhatsApp is not changing anything on the platform level. They just use this as a base and build up the things. So like same example of the baking. I know that I can do good decoration of the cake, but I cannot make a good base. Okay, I go to the market and I get a base. Like simple example, pizza base. There's a lot of people who know they love pizza, but they don't know that how to bake a or how to make a base. So they go to the market, get a pizza base, and then they bring it home, they decorate it, put in the oven, it's ready. This is what platform as a service. Again, you are not bothered that how this platform has been maintained or supported or recorded or take care. My work, I need this, a platform which can help me to build my application. I'm doing that part. The second last part is called the IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Means this point I'll take it from the example of that company. Companies who are putting everything on the on-premise, all server, all storage, and all the things will be there. They're getting an issue. Let's take one example on that particular part. I open a paying guest. I have a 4-bedroom. I open a paying guest. Okay. Now in the paying guest, I need fridge, I need TV, I need washing machine, and I need AC. If I buy that and put it in the this paying guest place, it's costly for me. So what I did, I hide from the market. Monthly rent 200 rupees for the washing machine. I take AC, monthly rent 500 rupees for that particular. It includes everything. If anything goes wrong, I have to just call that person, he will fix it. This is what called the infra as a service. You are paying
Hello, sorry.
for the purpose only. Any question, Lisa?
Yes,
Go ahead.
I'm still not sure on IEF, EEF. I don't know if it seems similar to the platform as a service. I'm
So
quite confused.
which one? IS or
IEF,
PAS? Okay.
no, I.
Okay. What is I stand here? I stand the infrastructure. Okay. Now let's say there's a marriage in your house. Okay, maybe your elder brother or sister is getting married now. Okay, you need to be arrange everything because guests are coming. You need some rooms. You need in the rooms you need maybe small fridge. You need a good AC so that everybody should be happy in that particular part. Now the question comes, are you going to buy those products from the market? Because it's just need for the 1 or 2 hours, 2 days, not more than that. And maybe if you buy, you think it is costly for you. So in this case, we approach to the organization, we approach to the companies, we approach to the vendors who can provide this thing on the rent to me, and they will make sure that everything, including maintenance, is their responsibility. Or I give you the normal example. Okay, specifically from your part. Let's say you are staying in a country. Okay, you purchase a house.
Yeah.
Now, due to some reason, you need to be moving out from that country for another 3 years, 4 years, maybe from study for some other work. You're moving out from that country. Now you need someone who will take care your house in your absence, right? And you want to rent it out. What you will do? You will call to the state agency and say, boss, I want to put my house on the rent. I am expecting this much rent, and rest everything you have to be take care. This is what infrastructure as a service
Okay.
they are giving. They say, okay, ma'am, we will get a tenant for you. We will finalize a tenant for you, and we will charge this much amount. In case in the next 3 years or 4 years, anything goes wrong in the house, maybe something is not working, we will fix it on our part. This is what infrastructure as a service. Now, on your place as an owner, you're not bothered about the stuff. You're just bothered about the that you're getting a rent on time. That's all. Clear now?
Yes, it is.
Good. Now the last concept come, a pass. ServiceNow is a pass tool. Earlier means approximately a year back, we called is as a pass, but now it is called as a pass, application platform as a service. Why application and why platform has been combined? If I want to use ServiceNow as it is, like if I want to use WhatsApp as it is, it's an application for me without making any changes. This is called application. Why platform? Maybe by using the WhatsApp, I want to build a new application. This is called the platform. So when we go more in depth to understand ServiceNow, then I'll pick this term again. But for the time being, just understand ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform and application which you can use as it is, or which you can use to build your own application. Like when I say a platform is, I'm considering ServiceNow as an Android to build my own application. So maybe not maybe in the next today day 1, day 3 or day 4, when we go to the ServiceNow discussion, then you understand this concept very much in the day. Clear till this point? Any doubt? Any question?
No, sir.
Good. Now the next concept which come here is called the model, deployment model. Okay. What this mean deployment model? That how many types of clouds are available. Okay. If you're very rich, you will say, I will not travel with the bus or the car. I'll travel with on a flight. Possibly, or I'll not take a cab. I'll take my private car only, or I'll take my private jet. But if you're not that much rich, but you have a sufficient money which you can make two things. Okay, halfway I'll go by walk, halfway or halfway I'll take a cab, and halfway I can take bus as well. And I have no money. I have to travel by public transport. These three concepts are covered under the deployment model. Private cloud. This is my private swimming pool. What this mean? Nobody is allowed from the public other than my family members to come and enjoy the swimming pool. This is called the private cloud. complete restrictions are there. Nobody can see, nobody can come, nobody can use this swimming pool. The same concept goes here. Private cloud means I don't want any sharing with anybody. Like there's a lot of companies who are providing these services, AWS, Google Cloud. I'm a company who is dealing in the credit cards, and I don't want anybody else also come and share the store the data in my cloud. So I go to Google and say, boss, I want to purchase the cloud, or I want to use the cloud computing or the cloud storage, but it should be private. I'll pay you the amount which you want, because definitely private will be more costly. If you say I want to be travel from the private jet, no problem. The private jet fare cost, I guess 5 or 10 times than the economy or the business class. If you want to pay, you pay, no problem. This is what the private cloud. And believe me, there are companies who are storing their data in the private cloud, not on the public cloud, due to maybe the GDPR restrictions, maybe the data sensitivity, maybe the nature of work as well. This is called the private cloud. Like your own car. Okay. Public. Let's say we all make a plan to visit a castle. Okay. Eliza bring on luggage, Sahil bring the luggage, I bring my luggage, and Arnav also bring the luggage. Now where to store that luggage? Outside the castle, there is a place called the luggage room or the clock room, which we say. Now it is a public because everybody coming and putting their luggage in that particular place and getting a token in the return. This is called the public cloud. But it doesn't mean that I can get back Arnav luggage as well. No, everybody has its own username and password. Authentication is there, but the place is common. That is the only thing which is being important here. I can say that okay, in this particular clock room, a lot of people are keeping their luggage. Chances of stolen, chances of misuse is high. Practically not. I'm just putting an example here, but it is a cost saving. If you say no, I need my private room luggage or clock room. Okay, take a different hotel room and store your luggage there only. It's a costly one, but the public one will be the, what I can say, is the cost effective. And there are companies who are using this particular functionality because they know that their data is not that much sensitive. They can use a shared place and they can work from that particular part. So public means like my public transport, like bus, autos, kind of things. The last is called hybrid. Hybrid is a combination of private plus. If it is a more sensitive information, I'll keep it on the private part. Private cloud. If rest information I can keep in the public. Like if it is a let's say it is my first marriage anniversary. I want to make it more special. So now I cannot take a complete theater for that movie. So movie we enjoyed with public, but dinner I put a very specific place and I booked the complete restaurant for myself only. This is what the hybrid means. It is cost effective sometimes, plus depend on the nature of your industry, where you're working or what type of services you're providing there. Clear on this particular part? Any doubt? Okay.
It's clear. Yeah.
So now with this, the basic functionality of cloud computing, that why we called ServiceNow as a cloud tool, because you cannot install ServiceNow in your system. You cannot, there is no installation, exe file. It is accessible via a link. If I show you, so this is what we are going to be used. See, this is the link which is taking to ServiceNow. I don't have anything installed on my system. I can open ServiceNow with this link in my mobile phone, in my iPad, in my laptop. Anywhere I can open it. Why? Because this is a cloud based. This link is directing or taking me to the cloud. This is my personal instance. So it possibly on the some public cloud, which is managed by ServiceNow only. But if we speak from the customer perspective, it can be a private cloud. So these things has been happen. These discussions has been happened when I go to ServiceNow and say, hey, my customer want to purchase ServiceNow instance. Can you tell me where it will be hosted? Can you tell me how you're going to be host this part? Can you tell me the licensing part? Can you tell me that what is the backup policy? Can you tell me what is the failover policies? So these things we are going to be discussed in the upcoming days. Everybody clear till this point? Any doubt?
No doubt, sir. All clear.
Good. Sure. Now let me pick up the second concept for today. So in the cloud, only this thing just to be give a flavor that when we say ServiceNow is a cloud tool, you know that what we are speaking here. Okay. What do you mean by the word value? What do you mean by the word value? What do you think, Sahil? What do you mean? I'm not saying give me the definition. What do you mean by the word value?
Value is value of the money.
Value of the money. Okay. Like
For future and in present.
only money is the value, nothing else. What do you think right now? Speak. No, don't wait that I'll take your name. Speak.
Yeah, value to me. So say provide a service. What is the value I'm getting out of it? Will be something that's the desired expectation or outcome out of it, out of using the service. So for example, if we take this example of you providing us the service of, going to ServiceNow stuff, ITIL, ITSM, value that I'll be expecting is that my knowledge base related to these items will increase. I'll get to learn a lot of new things. Yeah,
Okay.
so that is what value to me is.
Okay. What do you think, Eliza? What is value?
I believe value is something of importance, something that would give me a desired outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so something of importance to me that would give me a desired outcome.
Something for desired outcome. Okay. Is the value always a monetary benefit?
Not necessarily. It
Yeah,
can be a solution.
and also the
Mhm.
example that I gave, it was not related to value, yeah, monetary benefit, right? It was about expanding my knowledge base, enhancing my learning. So no, I don't agree that it will always have to be money
Oh,
based.
good. So now I come to some standard value as per ITL. Because here we need to be take a words very specific. I don't want to put my own thoughts here. Value. Yeah. Where it is gone. I follow only one link here. This one. Huh? So value, as you say, it is something called the pre-received benefit, usefulness and importance of something. I purchased iPhone. Okay. But after purchasing iPhone, I think it's not a valuable for me because I'm not getting any new benefit. Calling I can do from my previous phone as well. WhatsApp I can use there only. The only thing which I can see that by getting the iPhone, I am getting some kind of a status symbol, nothing else. Okay, but the words you pick up that this training, because when you guys approach me, Atul, can you provide the service now training? It means you already have something in your mind. The benefits are going to be getted. This is what we call as a pre-received benefits. I'm doing my doctorate as well. Okay, and the word pre-received I use a lot because there's a model called the TAM, Technology Adoption Model. They use this pre-received word, pre-received usefulness and pre-received ease of use. That if I take this part, what benefit I am getting, I'm pre-receiving, I'm pre-assuming. So Arnab says that ServiceNow training, I'll get X, Y, Z benefits. Maybe after taking this service, he get everything, or maybe he did not get anything. Right? But he pre-received that part. Usefulness. Maybe if I ask my kid, hey, you also get up in the morning and sit with me, you also learn service now. It is not useful for him because he's not that much interested in this technology and importance of something. When I say importance, it can be anything. Our parents, are we assuming any pre-received benefits from the parents? No, no child always say I need property from my parents. They say I need the blessing from my parents. They're important in our life. I'm not sure that how many of you are married, but after getting married, you are getting importance of your family, kid, wife, parents, grandparents, in-laws. This is what the value, and it is something, importance of something which has a close in your life. Maybe I still have one of my notebook, and you will not believe it's more than 20 years now. I still have a notebook where I was writing the poems. I put the cutouts from the newspaper, which I like. My wife said, let's throw it. I said no, because it is something important for me. It has some memories that what I did when I was very young. I take the photo cutouts from the newspaper, some words I got it, all the things I put it there. I don't allow my wife to throw this thing in the garbage. Still 20 years it is still there, and now I know another 20 years it will be there only. Maybe I'll not open it again any day, but still it is there. This is what the meaning of the value here. Now, if this is the value, then what is the service? What do you mean by the word service here now? Tell me, Sahil, what is the word? What is the meaning of the service here?
Uh, to provide service for pay interest.
To pay?
Pay interest is called service.
Okay. कुछ और example. Think from your day-to-day life.
Like social services, personal services.
Okay. Or
That's it.
what do you think, Eliza?
I believe services providing it's providing some sort of assistance or
Mm-hmm.
providing some sort of
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you think? What is service?
I think it's a way by which you provide something of value to your customer. So say say the ATM services, right? For which say we pay a certain value to the bank, and then we get the ATM services by which we can withdraw money, we can check statements, something like that. So that's a service that's provided
So
to us.
only to the customers?
Um, I think basically, yeah. I mean, it's whoever is a stakeholder, whoever is paying for that particular service. So
Yes.
yeah.
So now this is what we need to be understand. See, I'm in a habit. I never say it's you, it's we, because I'm also learning from you. When you put specific word customer, it hurt me because you are just thinking from the industry perspective. Did I say that what do you mean by the word service in the industry? No.
No.
I say what do you mean the word by service? I am telling story to my kid every night. It is a service. But do you think that my kid is my customer? No. He is my stakeholder is the right word.
Mhm.
I am supporting my wife in day-to-day work. She's not my customer, right? Or she's supporting me in my during my office hours. She give me the tea on the table, she give me the lunch on the table, she give the dinner on the table. I'm a customer for her. No. But the still intent or the definition still missing. What do you mean the word service? I'll give an example and think. Let's say Arnab says, Sir, I'm very happy. Atul, I'm very happy today. And Aliza and Sahil, let's go for a dinner together. Okay. He book a car and everybody's going with him for a dinner. We reach a good restaurant, a tested one where Arnab already tested 3, 4, 5 times. Okay. He tested. He says, Chalo, will we go to this restaurant? You go there. Waiter came, sir, good morning or good afternoon or evening. Water, sir, your order. You put your orders. Your starter, drinks, and then main course and dessert. He bring it, you eat it, you pay the bill. Now, is this service or no? Is this a service or not? And at the end, when you pay the bill, Eliza and Sahil say, wow, Arnav, food was too tasty. It was very good. I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Is this is a service? Can I say this is a service?
Which one? The one I did. I mean, I took out them for dinner. That you were
No,
asking about
the
that, or the service
restaurant one.
restaurant? Yeah, that's definitely service, right?
Yeah.
So I can say because service something which you receive by paying or not paying the amount. I'm putting my words, but I'll go for the actual definition as well. Service is something which you get or not something. Service is something which providing you some value for
Yeah.
which you pay or not pay, but you're not bother about the background. So I'll change my words and come to the service the same. ITL definitions. But my intention is completed now. Service. Yes. Huh. It is a means of enabling value co-creation. Now ITIL 4 change the things here. Means of enabling value. My intention to run this batch is to train the people on the service now. This is the value I want to give. Enabling value. It is a means of enabling value. Co-creation. See, if someone says, Atul, your training is good, but I did not get a job, do you think it's my fault? Now the thinking has been changed. No, it's not my fault 100%. Maybe the fault at your side. Did you also study after the class? In a school, in a class, 30 students are there. If out of those 30, 29 get a good scoring and move to the next class, one is did not get the good score and not able to move to the next class, do you think it's a teacher's fault? Maybe that person or the student did not study at home in the whole year. This is what the meaning of the co-creation. I said in the beginning, this training is a boundary for you. If you want to go more, you have to do this thing, value co-creation. If you want that I learn a lot from this training, it means if I am sharing my knowledge, you also need to be spend time to go through the concepts again by the facilitating outcome that customer want to achieve. In this batch, or with you all three want to get a service knowledge so that you can get a good job. This is what your outcome you want to achieve. I am just a facilitator here, nothing. I told you that I cannot give you the job. I can refer you, I can share the knowledge with you, but you have to do the co-creation this knowledge with me. Without, customer have to manage specific cost and risk. You are not bothered about my costing. That I'm charging some amount to you. Is it be actually good amount that is be sufficient for me, or any risk? My health issue, my house, my office work, you are not bothered about the same. So without the customer having to manage. Arnav take everybody on the restaurant. They put order for the main course. They put order for the drinks. Are you bothered that the restaurant person or the owner has a liquor license? No, you're not bothered because you are just paying which are using it. This is what the meaning of the word service stand here. Important points which change now is here. Co-creation is the first part. It is the first part, the co-creation. In the beginning, when I started my career journey in 2009, when I work for a customer, they thought that it is your responsibility to increase our business. But now if you see, if I'm supporting a customer, I ask them, you also help me to support my tool as well. Tell me the good use cases. I'll build it for you. Let's build it together. Right? So ServiceNow has a product called the for the telecom industry. This product has been built by the, I guess, 3 or 4 companies with the collaboration of Vodafone, British Telecom, Accenture, and ServiceNow. They all work together to build one product. This is what called the co-creation of value. Value is there, but now it is a co-creation because Vodafone supported ServiceNow. ServiceNow supported Vodafone to build a good tool together. This is what the meaning of the service here. Clear everybody. So everybody, like including me, we're using something. This something is this enabling the value. And you all know that what outcome you want to be achieved. And you are not bothered about my perspective. That what phase, where, what I'm doing at point of time. Clear, Sahil, Eliza, and Arnav. Any doubt, any question?
No, all clear.
All done?
No doubts, yeah.
Good.
Following.
Yes.
Good. So now we'll stop the class here itself. Okay. And tomorrow we are going to pick up the ITL 4 terms. A little bit more we need to discuss ITL. So tomorrow we're going to spend time on the ITL and then we'll go for the next topic. Before I close the recording, any last question from your side?
None from me. It's
Okay.
been clear so far.
Good.
Yeah.
So let me stop the recording here and we'll take our attendance now.